Hey, Jim Lap App, what software do you use? It's actually quite a lot has it really been 20 years since I first got the software? Hello and welcome to Dr. Jim Lap App Stoplight, Jim Lap App history. First, I'm going to tell you what I use, and second, I'll give recommendations for those on a budget. There are probably a lot of open source options out there that I just don't know of. If you know any, please comment. I use a Mac. Our family had the Macintosh in the late 80s, and we got a Macintosh Classic in the 90s. The first software I got that I still use is Logic. I've had Logic in some form since 2005. That's what I use for my digital audio workstation. Originally, I got Logic Express when it was not actually made by Apple. Logic Pro cost like $600. I don't know what I'd recommend for a free digital audio workstation. A lot of things have a free version if you're just looking to record and use their built-in stuff. Now, I don't know what the cheapest one is if you want to use external purchased plugins and inserts. Please let me know. ScoreWriter. Originally, I used Finale, and then my last job, everyone used Sibelius, so I had to learn Sibelius. Around Dorico 2 or 3, their software finally clicked, and I realized I could write it in just as fast, if not faster, than Sibelius. Sibelius had completely dumped their purchase the software model. It's now only rental, or you pay the full price all over again if you want a perpetual license, which is what they call it. Since then, I have used Dorico. I find it to be the least infuriating. They're all infuriating in some way. It's just personal preference. Free version, easily, no-brainer, MuseScore. It doesn't do everything the professional ones do, but it gets close. For virtual instruments, I use Native Instruments Complete. I saved up a bunch for a couple of years and then just bought Native Instruments Complete, which is $1,000. Native Instruments Complete gives you a broad array of virtual instruments. I've made purchases over the years. East West Hollywood Orchestra was 60% off one day. I got that because I can use that with Note Performer 4, not Note Performer 5. They stopped doing it. I use Note Performer 4 with Dorico for realistic orchestra sounds. Irish instruments, I have Celtic Era from Best Service. I do fake Irish jig arrangements around St. Patrick's Day. As for cheap virtual instruments, there are subscription services that are like $20 to $30 a month, and you have access to a whole bunch of their stuff. But of course, you have to pay per month, and you don't actually own it. When I do voice demos, I use Dreamtonic Synthesizer V, where you record in MIDI, type in words, and they've sampled actual people's voices. The vocalists do get royalties from it. That's what I use for my pretty realistic sounding, but very pop vocal samples, because I have permanent voice damage and can't sing loud and high or loud and gruff anymore. Dreamtonic Synthesizer V can work straight into your digital audio workstation as a plugin. That's why I like that. And I believe that is it for now.